Y'all, oh my God, and he has a whole gun in his hand. If y'all been following me for a while, y'all know that I've been complaining about some neighbors of ours. When they first moved in, they had a lot of company they still do have a lot of company coming through. They had like these really loud pipes on their cars. Like, it was so loud. Like, our walls in our home is paper thin, so we can hear just about anything. And Mason was a lot younger then. Cause it's been like, I think like a year now since they've been living here, I think. But anyway, Mason, when he takes his naps during the day, or even when I take a nap during the day with Mason, it's hard to do because of the, their company coming through. But anyway, we complain about that to the point where Jonathan actually went over there and told him, can y'all, turn it down, So he really had no problems on that end anymore, but they still do have company coming back and forth. And then I figured out, which we kind of we kind of knew that they were selling drugs or something. They were. Anyway, it got worse here recently, like the past week pretty much. So about 2 or 3 days ago, I stay up late. I was the only one up that night on my computer. I think I was editing or something. I don't know what I was doing on my computer, but I was up. I was the only one in the house up. Next thing I know, I heard a round of shots. Boom, 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 boom. Back to back to back to back to back. I started immediately ducking. Because I'm like, it was so, like I said, our walls is paper thin. So I was immediately ducking, y'all. And I started running to the back of the house because I was at the front of the house and Jonathan's like, our bedroom's way at the back of the house. So I started running to Jonathan and woke him up. He immediately grabbed his gun and started, I don't know what he was going to do, but he grabbed his gun and was going out the door. By then it had stopped. So he kind of talks to this one of the neighbors. It's a young, I don't know how old he is. It's kind of young. He looks like he's super young, like maybe in his early 20s. And Jonathan talks to him every once in a while. And I don't trust I don't trust the neighbors. The new neighbors, I still call them the new neighbors, even though they've been here probably about a year now. But that's how I refer to them because it was really peaceful over here till they moved in. But anyway, Jonathan sort of kind of talks to this guy that stays next door, which is the person that's causing all this commotion right now. Jonathan ended up finding out that I think it was the neighbors, the actual neighbor that owns the property, or not owns the property, but she's renting the property. It's a lady. She was saying that somebody followed her son, which is the person Jonathan be talking to, followed her son from the club. Yeah, it was Saturday night. Actually, today's Tuesday. It was Saturday night when this happened. So Sunday, she was telling, Jonathan was just outside and she rode by the house because they have to, this is the opening to both homes and everybody has to use the same driveway. So Jonathan was working on his truck right here or doing something to it, and she rode by and was telling him that Saturday night some guys followed her son home from the club and just started shooting. Was trying to shoot up his house, I guess. And their house is behind ours. So here's the highway. There's the highway there. This is where we turn in at. The first yard is our yard, and there's our house. I'm in front of it right now. And then behind our house is their house. So they was trying to shoot at their house, but so I'm gonna show y'all the gunshot because they shot through this truck here. If this truck wasn't here, it either would have hit this truck, which is the one we use the most, the Suburban, or it would have went through the house. So last night, I was, on my computer as I was editing, and I heard some noise outside. I heard a bunch of young boys, making a lot of noise outside. And it was literally right there in front of my house, which they were, I found out. Because we have another neighbor that we're really cool with. And he was on his porch watching. Like, he was keeping, He was watching. And I was scared to go outside. Like, after what happened the other day with that shooting going on, Jonathan got off about 12. That was about maybe 2 hours after I heard all that talking. Loud noise talking. Jonathan got off about 12:30 last night and came home. And I got a phone call. I didn't know he was already off. I got a phone call. He told me, he said, baby, go ahead and put you some clothes on, get the babies up, get them dressed. We finna go. He said, because I just pulled up in the yard and there's boys. There's like 5 or 6 boys standing with guns in the yard, pretty much. And he said the neighbor said every time a car goes by, they run from their home or their yard and run, they're coming on off all sides of our house and running up to the highway thinking that's the person, because what they was waiting on, they told whoever it is they're having problems with beef with, they told them to come through the house, come shoot up my house, like having a war zone pretty much, shootout, whatever. So they don't know who the people look like what car they look like. So anytime a car goes by the house, they think it's them. It's what the neighbor was telling us. The neighbor we're cool with. Jonathan said they had ski masks on and everything, honey. While we was getting in the car and stuff, that you can tell they was real young because they was laughing like it was funny. I don't know if they was laughing because we was leaving or they was laughing or just laughing. I don't know what they was doing. I didn't think anybody was going to break into the house, but I just want to, be on the safe side and just hide my electronics. Even though we got a big behind screen TV and Xbox and all that still in the open. I don't know what time we're going to start house hunting, but we're really on the house hunt right now. And this just kind of not really put us in a hole getting this hotel for the night, because the lady gave us a discount because we did come there about 1 o'clock in the morning and check out is at like 11 or 12. So she said, since y'all came kind of late, I'm going to give y'all a discount. Thank God. This has been one hell of a week, let me say. But y'all just pray for us that we find a home really soon. I just hope nothing happens to us. It was so peaceful here before these neighbors moved in. Y'all, I'm sorry y'all see me looking a hot mess, but yeah, I know it says it's bow time, y'all. I don't work at Bojangles anymore. I just like to wear this shirt a bit. But I'm going to show y'all the gunshot. This has nothing to do with nothing. It's just the way the truck looked when he actually got it from somebody. But yeah, like all that's just stuff that was already like that. But yeah, here is the gunshot, y'all. Right here. This is the gunshot. It went all the way through, and I'm going to show you what it looked like on the other end. So this is the other end of the truck. Went all the way through. So there's the highway. Yeah, like I said, Jonathan's truck was beat up anyway. He bought it like that. I don't know why he bought it like that, but look, y'all see there's another truck. There's another car. I done made this hasn't even been a 15-minute clip, and the house looks good. I guess I didn't really inspect it, but it looks like everything's okay. So y'all, oh my God, and he has a whole gun in his hand. I don't know what to do. Because Jonathan was wanting to stay again another night at the hotel. Because I asked Jonathan, I was like, I don't really see why we went to a hotel tonight, because even though we was expecting it to happen tonight, it was like, it could happen tomorrow night. It could happen another night. Like, we stay at a hotel tonight, come back the next day, and it could happen that day, Like I said, we're using our money to move out with. I'm trying to get out of this house. I feel like we're getting in a hole, or we're never going to get out of here if we keep staying at a hotel, But I wish there was somewhere we can go for like a week, or at least until we get another house. And there they go. It's some really young people doing this, y'all. It's not like some grown folk stuff, because don't know grown folk do no stuff. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but it's some young cats. Might not even be over 18. They might, over 20. I don't know how old they are, but they young. Yeah. So far, everything's okay. Y'all just keep praying for us, and just hit that thumbs up button. Let me know you're praying for us, Because, oh my God.